Yeah, buddy. Hey, Jacob, what's going on? Trying to mute my. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, there we go. So, all right, I'm not leaving the car and just looking out an old soda. Hey, TL, what's going on? Happy New Year, mate. Toasties Van Build. As you can see, this is not the Camry. I'm sure a lot of you guys know I got a new car. Makes UFO sounds when I'm in reverse. We are taking Alan's car to the Toyota dealership because the cooling inverter has gone bad. I'll turn around just a second here. Okay, flip the camera. So the reason I didn't go live for a while wasn't because I didn't want to go live. It was because, yeah, I'm staying as safe as I can. I'm put in a lot of situations where it's like my neighbors across the street have COVID, and one of them's he was in the hospital, but otherwise things are going on. I wonder if I can move that up a little bit. Let me try and fix that. Give me a second as I. Oh, okay, that might have worked. Let's see if that's any better. That's somewhat better. I just didn't want you guys to see like mostly my windshield. Phone's kind of in my face, but at the same time I can see what everyone is saying much better. Yeah, so what's going on? Is that Ben? So what is that? I wish I could take the phone out and show you guys, but it's a Mitsubishi Endeavor with like purple ground effects. So I couldn't go live, and I think it was my network settings because I reset it because it would show that I was going live, but it wouldn't actually like bring me live. So this was happening for like at least 3 months now, maybe more. So we're going to South Sarasota, same place I went with Dylan. I had to drop off Avalon. Alan has a good friend who's, I don't know, let's just say we have a friend who's a certified Toyota mechanic. And this is a brand new car, but it doesn't have intermittent wipers, which is hilarious because my Avalon has wipers, intermittent wipers. So if you buy, let me just make sure. Yeah. Hey, by the way, Thomas, I didn't get back to you about the options thing, but I wanted to talk to you a little more about it at some point later. I don't know. I just forgot. I just didn't respond because that's where I am. So, Ben, when you buy seeds online, it all depends on where you're buying them from. If you know the person who is selling them, like harvested them themselves, soaking them is kind of optional for the most part. There's certain seeds I would soak in any circumstance to kind of get them ready. The larger the seed, the longer you want to soak it for. I would say smaller seeds I'd soak for like a couple hours at the most. That's all it really needs. Maybe, 4 hours at the most. Oh no, this is not what I wanted. It says to rotate device, and now my windshield wipers are going out of control. That's great. Let's see if I can fix it before. No. Don't worry, the stream is not going offline. I'm a very good driver when... Oh, that's that. Hold? No, it won't hold. Okay. So I'm going to be pulling over here in a second. This is an old mount. I'm not surprised it's failing. I'll probably have to bring it in a little bit. So let's find a good place to pull over here. This looks like a good place. Oh, okay, that was on the other side. Okay, now. Alright, so I'm basically holding the mount up while I'm driving, which is definitely not safe. Okay, so let's try and position it correctly and then get it to hold. Alright. See if that works. Hopefully that stays. I really hope it does, because I have another mount in this car, but it doesn't, you'll only be able to see me, because I have it like, and it's like an air vent mount. So anyway, with larger seeds, I would definitely, the bumps definitely don't help. With larger seeds, I definitely would soak them like 4 to 8 hours, especially if I knew that they had dried out from like their fruit. So like Bismarck seeds, because they don't really have like a fruit, they just kind of have an outer like gingerbreadish thing going on. I would still soak them for like 4 to 8 hours. 4 to 8, not 48. I would never soak any seed more than a day unless it was still float. There's certain seeds. So I'll give you an example of when I was. Come on. I think I can fix this on the fly. It's obviously not. Alright. Maybe it'll be okay now that I'm like on the road. I think part of it is that like the phone is sitting far away from where the mount is, so there's like a lot of pressure being put on that. So I would, situations in where I would soak the seeds for more than 8 hours. You've got to be kidding me. All right, I'm gonna try and bring it in a little bit. That's probably gonna help, because it's not gonna be as keeled over. Man, what a pain in the ass. Alright. That might be better. I'm hoping it is, because it's a lot closer, so it's not leaning over as much. So situations that I would soak them for more than 24 hours is like, for example, I had Carpoxylon seeds sent to me from Australia, which originally came from Vanuatu, because back then there were no seeding ones in cultivation. So I received the seed in like these 2 like plastic woven bags, and they all floated. So I called Jeff Marcus. I'm like, hey Jeff, I've got like 2,000 Carpoxylon seeds, and they're all floating. What do I do? And he's like, well, I have them in a 55-gallon trash can. He's like, take another 55-gallon trash can, fill it with water, and force them to sink. So I did it. I'm like, I think I'm out, like, you know, a significant amount of money. And sure enough, 2 weeks later, every like couple days I'd check, and the water was good. It wasn't getting, like, the seeds were not like molding or anything. And sure enough, in like 2 weeks, the all like 90% of the seeds sank, and even some of the ones that didn't sink actually germinated. I got like 85% germination out of those. Big seeds that are floating, give them a little bit of time to hydrate. Force hydrate, like put something over them to force them into the water. So hopefully this will still be a decent vlog here. Yeah, if foxtails are the kind of seeds that, like, really, if they're starting to have, like, if they're not, if they're floating, they're probably never going to be good. And they really shouldn't be floating. That means they're very old seed. Sorry, it's raining here. Supposed to not rain till later, but So let's see what's going on here. What have I missed? Oh, you're gonna move to the Cape, Northeast Cape? Well, I do know the Cape. The Northeast Cape is, depending on where you are, it can be like not that far away from stuff, or you can be kind of in the middle of nowhere. I've seen a lot of your pictures from around, around. So Janeiro, the reason I was gone so long is I was having issues with my network settings on my phone, and I called Verizon. I'm like, listen, I'm having bad reception. Like, I really don't want to be with Verizon anymore. Give me a reason to stay. They gave me a credit on my phone, like my bill, and they like gave me a better plan for the same price, and they told me to reset my network settings. I reset them. Like, I don't get better reception, but I can go live now. Something in my settings like seized up. It would not allow me to go live. Like, I would press go live and it would just cut off. So I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, please hold steady. So I'm thinking this is working. I don't have a plan B except for to put you guys on my air vent mount. I just be talking to you, which is not as interesting as obviously seeing the road. I'm trying to read everything while I'm driving, which is, yeah, thankfully this car has a lot of safety features that keep me from veering off the road. This was an Avalon, it would just let me die. But it has lane departure assist, blind spot monitor. But it's just weird how this car has some safety features that are usually only seen with like higher trim level cars, and some things that like it doesn't have intermittent wipers, and like it doesn't have like a power tailgate. But whatever, I don't need those things. Alright, so you bought from Air Palm Seats. Now, I haven't bought from them in a while, and I don't know if the quality has gone up because the amount of seats they're getting is lower. Not sure what's happening there. Oh, look, it's my favorite car to see on the road. So let's see what else is going on. Hey, Sandor. Sorry I was so short. I went into the grocery store right as you were messaging me. But as soon as I can, I'll explain to you. But as far as like getting Bismarck seats, I can send them first class or priority. First class is going to be a lot cheaper. 20 seats is probably just below the threshold of like the weight. But if you wanted like a ton of Bismarck seat, I can send them in a priority envelope and just fill it up as much as I can. Near Entrada, is that yeah, you'll still be near plenty of stuff. Entrada, I'm not familiar with Entrada. Is it like way out by Gator Circle? Because Entrada I'm not familiar with. I'm actually gonna get behind this cop. Yeah, the one downside is that I could sell so many more Foxtails and Bismarcks if they just weren't so big, because the size and the weight caused them to be so expensive to ship. Oh sweet, a G35 that's all clapped out. This is what I wanted. Why do people have to just ruin those vehicles? I don't understand. Let's see what's going on here. AB Aviation. Sorry I can't get to everyone. I'm just trying to a little bit. Bella Vita. Oh, I know where Bella Vita is. Yeah, I've actually been in there. That's a nice little area for sure. The nice part is you don't have to deal with a lot of traffic if you don't want to. And it's gated. I don't have needle palm seeds. I might be able to get some. I have a friend, but he's been selling them to someone else I know. I don't know why. I offered him more money, but I think it's just because the guy buys sheer quantity. I'm not going to buy like 50,000 seed, so I don't know what to do with it. I just don't have the room for that right now. So part of the reason why I haven't done as many vlogs as you guys know, I was renting that house. The guy decided he was going to sell it after 3 months. 3 months after he told me he never had any intention of selling the house. And So I moved in with my sister. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. The fix is as easy as the drop, but I'm not sure why it's not holding. I bet if I added some moisture to the situation, it would help. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what I can do here that's going to make this any better. Alan would have a better idea. Okay, so what's happening now is the lever on the... I just got to tighten it. I think that's what happened. It got loose. Give me a second here. Obviously, that's another reason why I haven't gone live, is I didn't have a phone mount that mounted, like, I lost the one that was... Okay, so we're going to pull over. I'm not going to get into a car accident over this, but... Alright. Let's try and get this nice and tight. Yeah, it seems to be holding well, but in 30 seconds it might be just as bad. So yeah, I had to move in my sister because I'm actually starting school in like 6 days. And like, to give you an idea of like the cost of living here, the house that I was renting was $1,400 a month, and if I wanted to rent that same house now in Venice at this current point in time, the absolute minimum would be $2,500 a month. It's just, I just refuse to pay that amount of money. I'd rather save it, especially since I'm going to be in school. I'm not going to be working full time, so. So let's get back to Palms. Yeah, I wouldn't soak much for 3 days unless it's a really big seed and it's been sitting for a while. If you know it's been dried out for a while, if the seed arrives without any like media, it's Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe it needs a flatter surface. Let me see if I can provide that. I'm ready to tape it to the windshield. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some as high as $3,500. I mean, it was a 3-bedroom house. Like, I obviously got a good deal on it for the time. And the guy was super nice, just I wish he hadn't sold it. I mean, I understand why he did. He offered it for me to buy it, but the problem was because of the way when you're self-employed, you gotta I'm almost ready just to keep it that way. I wonder if it'll hold like that. It's just leaning up against my infotainment right now. We'll see if that'll work, actually. So you got to usually come up with 20 to 25% down, and usually there's an extra point on the mortgage, which is the case. And I just wouldn't want to buy an all-time high. Yeah, you can send me a message on Facebook. Okay, so that might hold. There's a lot of security in that. Or maybe I can put the suction on it, and so it's like literally lying on the... If I make a sudden turn, I can see it moving. Yeah, I'm actually so I'm doing a graduate degree in math, and it's like a 2-part system. Because I don't have a undergrad in math, I got to take some remedial classes, and that part, it can be done online. The graduate part, I mean, there are some colleges that offer it, but I would rather go to a better college that offers it in person. So. Yeah, if the seeds have fallen on the ground and they've been sitting there and like they've been rained on and stuff, like they're probably still good. I mean, you're gonna find that the viability like percentage is gonna be down quite a bit, but they should still germinate, some of them. Let's see here. So Alan will be in the car in about 5 minutes. Not that we have to hide anything from him, but then we're going to get some pizza. Not real pizza, just Domino's. Well, this thing's holding up over the infotainment. I guess that wasn't a bad idea. That was an accident, just kind of fell on it. Yeah, Christian Faulkner is where you can find me on Facebook. But I didn't see your message. I'm sorry. I was focused on getting this thing. So some of you probably remember me driving the Camry. Obviously, I'm not driving that anymore. I have a RAV4 hybrid. And the reason I got it was mainly because of just the gas mileage. I do a lot of city driving. And in the city, the Camry gets great gas mileage with a 4-cylinder. The other second Camry I had, but I was able to sell the Camry for $4,500 more than I paid for it out the door. And I bought this near MSRP, but still like the purchasing power parity was greater. And uh-oh, someone's in trouble. This guy's. Sorry guys, the stream, it isn't streaming. Hey Jeremy, what's going on? Part of the problem is if I touch it and push it too far, I can actually fall behind the infotainment. It's one of those like standing up infotainments. It's not like integrated like the old school. Sugary drinks. Me? Or are you asking someone else? I'm just drinking seltzer water, obviously. That's like anything. So I do have plans to go to another state. And I don't know if I'm gonna. It's kind of like an open invitation, I guess. I don't know what to do. You know, I have a lot of freedom as far as that's concerned, and I'm not sure. You notice over here, I drove past a Kia in Venice. Now we're at Kia Sarasota Kia, or wherever, Sunset Kia of Sarasota. I don't know what it's called. There's no cars here though. There's no new cars. There's some used ones over there. There's like maybe 20 used cars, and that's it. All right. Yeah. So Sandra, I have a RAV4 hybrid now, just because like just for gas mileage purposes, and it's not it's more often. Yeah, I want to continue streaming as much as I can, and I will do it whenever I have the ability to. I will obviously need a new phone mount. That's something I'm going to buy on Amazon tonight, because it's leaning up against the infotainment. This isn't my idea of a. I'm going to turn. I don't know how well it might. Yeah, it's okay. Alan's calling me, and then he probably saw me, so here he is. There he is. Service reception. Okay. Hey, there's
what's going on?
There's a bunch of stuff here.
Well, the car drove fine.
Yeah.
But
My mount is not staying set. Do you have any tips for the mount?
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, it doesn't want to.
Oh, that mount. Oh.
Yeah, no, not the air vent one, but like it's like I'll suction it, like I'll set it up and then it stays, but then it wants to go. Like I don't know if the
Maybe if you put like an alcohol pad
okay
and wipe it down first. I don't know how adhesive.
Alcohol pads are in here.
Are you going live?
I already am. We're live right now. We got 12 viewers.
It's not saying though.
No, but it'll just drop randomly.
Oh.
So
your phone's heavy.
yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything. I want to see if I have any alcohol wipes in here. I have eyeglass wipes. I think that might help. Want to try it? That's some kind of. I don't know. Put hand sanitizer on the dash. It seems kind of.
Yeah,
overkill.
If it's the aloe one.
Yeah, remember that hand sanitizer we used in North Carolina? It was like, there. So I'm gonna try and wipe down this area, and just hope that will help out a little bit. There's like almost no moisture on these.
Is that a brand new sticker? A brand new adhesive?
No.
That might be why.
Yeah, it's been sitting in the Avalon, like in the back seat for months. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna be any better, but we're gonna find out. So. Yeah, that stuff for like it just felt like you were putting glue on your hands. I have like the other piece of the foam mount that from the air vent one, but I don't know where it is. I don't know where. I don't know why I'm driving through here, but I'm actually kind of curious what they have on the lot. Look at that white Prius. Next to the other Prius. That Prius has been there forever, hasn't it? I always swear there's like a Prius there whenever we drop off
which one?
We're in the Toyota third gen Prius. That blue one. Look at all these Highlanders.
Yeah, honestly, I think it is there a lot.
I want to see if there's any what the new stock looks like, because these are all for sale. They all have no plates on them. I don't know if these are brand new. No, I don't know those because they're mixed in with like Volkswagen, so.
The Volkswagen?
They mean Tundras in a lot?
Is it a Farfanugan?
Yeah, Jesus, I haven't heard that in a while. Look at, there's nothing here. There's some new. No, those are Fords. I'm just seeing if there's anything new here. So that's a base model RAV4 that's got hubcaps, so it can't be a hybrid.
Those are hubcaps?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can only get it. You can only get that on an LE non-hybrid.
Those are decent hubcaps, though.
So it looks like there's a new Highlander on the lot, but there's no other cars here.
Much, but those are decent hubcaps.
Yeah. I'm surprised there was a Venza, but yeah, it has no plates on it. That's probably for sale. I like the Venza. It looks fancy. And that looks like
Do they all come in hybrid?
Yeah, you can only get it as a hybrid. It's the same setup as the 2.5 with
nice.
So we're gonna go where we can take a left.
Is that the same as the Camry? I think the Camry only has a 2-liter, I think.
Yeah, no, it has the 2.5. They all have the same 2.0. Only the Prius has it basically has a Corolla. Yeah, I think it's a Corolla engine with the same battery setup. So, all right, guys, sorry. Let's go looking for chicks. Good luck. Looking for that pizza. All right. Let's see here. I'm always car shopping. I'm just curious what they have on the lot. Especially if they have any RAV4 Primes.
Yeah, those are awesome. You see the cop over here?
Yeah, pulling up. The guy like cut off another car to pull over. I'm like, dude, I don't know if I would do that while I'm getting pulled over. There's a Maserati dealership here in Alfa Romeo. Oh, motherfucker! I swear to God. That doesn't look like it was very good for my phone either. Like directly screen on infotainment.
What if you like prop it up?
Yeah, I did that before. I'm gonna try and just do that and just like keep it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be too top heavy though.
I did that for a while, so we'll see
Okay.
how that plays out. I mean, once I turn, I'm gonna probably hold it, but I don't have to turn until we basically hit the Shamrock. So, all right. How do you vape Mary Jane? Well, I mean, it's kind of like just vaping anything. You just a battery vaporizes the liquid.
I think they have to use like a turpentine.
Turpentine? I
They have
hope
to
not.
use,
That sounds dangerous.
they have to use some kind of oil and
This guy
attach
looks
the
like
THC to the
Yeah.
oil.
I'm afraid to read that. Let's just see what happens.
What are your short-term goals?
What?
She said, she asked, what are your short-term Skittles?
Skills, I think.
Oh, Skittles.
This is actually my. Okay. Yeah, if I Gorilla Glue it, then it's never coming off and ruining my dash. Hopefully it'll just stay like this if I just don't make any sudden movements. This isn't like the TRD where everything vibrates and the shifting is like, what is going on? How stupid can you
Rude.
be?
Wow, they went into the other person's lane.
Yeah.
They just came out of the Italian grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were sipping.
This is what I gotta deal with. Like anytime I drive more than 10 miles, I see some ridiculous like move like that. Just don't get it. So it's still holding kind of. All right, so let's see here. Web 3. I don't know what that is. Should we call Domino's now or?
I don't know. I mean, it's pretty fast.
Or can we just order online?
Yeah, but I don't have the cards.
I have the card on me, so I'll just pay for it and then we'll just figure that out later.
Do you want to use your account so you get the points?
No, I don't even get points. Use your account. Can we
I
get
don't
it
have
for-
it. I don't have an account. Lacey has an account. Oh, maybe I do have an account.
Okay. Yeah. I swear, there's some times where I will stop when I get the opportunity to explain to a driver my displeasure with their current state of driving.
It's so funny when I'm like in my little tiny Prius and I flick off people in giant trucks or like
Yeah.
like a Challenger.
That's the problem.
Well,
is-
they pull out in front of me and they don't go. Like there's a whole bunch
Yeah.
of room in a turning lane. Like
People who drive
the
the-
middle lane.
yeah.
They're trying to.
People who drive the jacked up trucks drive their car like Corvettes, and people who drive Corvettes drive them like they just don't ever go over 45 miles an hour. You seen a Corvette like take off around town? Because I haven't, and especially like the new C8, like you just don't see it really. But every single diesel truck that's got a 10-inch lift and like, you know, body roll that makes boat owners jealous. Is that a brand new gas station? I think it is. I mean, it's definitely-
The new C8s don't have that big of a problem.
What, body roll?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the trucks at the body roll.
The C7s. Maybe.
Zach should still be coming on here. He may not get, I don't know where he is. The good part is the data is working.
Yeah, data.
For car guys, it's probably one of the few one of the most satisfying cars to drive as far as enthusiastic. But
What, the RAV4?
yeah, Rat hybrid. It's like the ultimate non-car guy's
It's
car.
got 2 electric motors.
Yeah, it also gets 47 miles to the gallon. So
Yeah, I was surprisingly getting that in my little 20-year-old Prius on the way here.
Yeah, if you just drive it. See you later, Gennaro. Sorry, there's not a lot of palms. I just really want to test the live function. I had some driving time, so didn't really have anything specific I wanted to. Here we go again.
Long term.
Long term.
She has the weirdest style of text.
Long term.
You want to see the mean two medium pizzas for $5.99 each?
$5.99 each. Is that where it is?
Oh, I know it's you, Simon. Unless you want a large.
Where's that deal? Oh, it's up here.
Yeah, it's up top. I just. Is there a Shell station?
Crisp, crunchy thing.
Yeah, thin crust, pepperoni, and roasted red peppers if they have it. My Shell card was on the seat. I don't know where I put that. There's only like $4 left on it, but
Pepperoni.
I'll take $4 for free gas.
Pepperoni and what?
Roasted red peppers.
Okay.
Because last time I really only like thin crust pizzas. Like when I've eaten like the Chicago pizza, it's just like
Yeah.
just about got taken into some stuff.
So it's 2 topping, right?
Yeah, it should be 2 regular toppings. Does it stop raining? Oh, and now it's starting again. Right. It's not scrolling very well. So I have to kind of manually scroll up while not pushing it back far enough to make it fall behind the infotainment.
Do you need anything else
No, it's just
besides the pizza?
that's how they make money off you. It's why when you start buying extras, like here's the deal, but if you want a 2-liter Coke, it's like $4.
Yeah.
Which in reality actually isn't that bad of a deal because it's like a lot of soda, but I don't know.
I think for the convenience, like getting your 2 liters at a stout.
I might take a funky route to get there. Do you care about that?
Funky route
Yeah.
to Domino's.
Yeah. I was gonna go by the hospital to show them the plantings. I go down Pinebrook to.
Okay.
I mean, it's not gonna be that much. It'll be like a few minutes longer. But
Oh, the new one?
yeah, have you driven through it?
No.
I've just given some palm-related material here.
Yes.
So my mom and dad. So my dad is doing all right in Vermont. My mom actually fell.
You know the card?
No, is there an option to pay it there? Should be a pay there option. Just go to checkout and see if it says like pay there. Recommended for you, what you should get. You should get
It
this
always
giant
pops up.
cinnamon sugar thing. Okay, so I just do the pay at store option. So my mom fell.
So we're going
Back
to
in
the Shamrock one.
Yeah. My mom fell in early October and she broke her leg. She was doing that and then had to get rehab and she came back. What was that, like 2 months ago? Was it December 10th or November? No, it was December, so about a month ago. Hey, Chris,
Oh, should I set it later?
I mean, up to half an hour is okay. I mean, I'm not going to be that long.
Oh, it's too late already.
It takes 25 minutes anyway. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it says 8:30.
Yeah, I mean, it'll take us about 12 minutes to get there from here.
It's true.
I mean, I am going to make a little drive around the hospital, but C money. All right, I'm gonna take the inner road. Now this thing's probably gonna fall to prop it back up. Hopefully I didn't damage that. Are you gonna hold it? So Alan's gonna be the designated holder.
Whee!
If you want to really make that cut, all right, that should be good now. So we're on Laurel Road now. Want this light on?
Sorry.
That's okay. You notice it's right here.
Oh.
You notice how dim those lights are? I don't know if I can change that. I don't know
I
if it's
mean,
got
you
some-
can get LEDs and brighten it, but
Yeah, I think that it's like they're trying to save like electricity for the car. I'm not sure. I don't sound like eco mode.
I don't know. Could be. Could you change the light over there? Is there settings?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, that just makes everything lighter.
Oh,
I
that
don't know if
one
that makes the lights lighter though, does it?
probably not.
Let's see what happens. But that is definitely nicer. Like I feel like this is a little bit dark.
And it's bright.
Yeah.
And it's bright. So...
So we're heading towards 75. Lacey's at Disney World by herself. Well, she's with her
Yeah,
son, but
yeah.
you were like, you can go to Disney. I'm good.
Yeah, she can't do like a full day at Disney by herself anyway. She's like when we coming back home.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, she could have got me foil. 130 person.
I don't know. She hasn't sent me a message.
It's
And
really raining now. I mean, for winter time. What's supposed to happen to like midnight?
she hasn't sent me a message in 30 minutes, so I don't know what she's doing.
Probably getting out of the park.
She wanted to stay for the fireworks, but holding him in lines.
Yeah, I mean. And sorry guys, if it's not. I'm trying to go to a place that's lit up with some palm stuff. I have 2 more vlogs that have already been recorded, so I'm gonna try and do it like as a daily thing. I was just focused on other things in the past few months. This new apartment, this is the worst place to get in and out of. You ever been there?
No.
Yeah, don't ever. It's just no one there knows like where they live and how to get in and out. So this is a new hospital. This is Sarasota Memorial Hospital in Venice. I actually had to take my mom here last week. Hopefully this is gonna hold. No. Actually feels relatively steady for her. So I think this opened about a month ago. And they're severely understaffed, and I'm sure that's not like, you know, things are difficult right now, so. Is that a cop having someone pulled over right there? It is.
Oh.
There was a cop at the Publix in right there across the street, and I was like, oh no, good night. I think about it.
Safety. Oh.
We're all right. So
It's bumpy. It's a bumpy
yeah,
ride.
this is thankfully not a bumpy ride.
It's brand new paint.
Yeah, we didn't scratch the infotainment. But yeah, this is the lights aren't on. Usually they have there's under lighting here. You can see the
Oh.
palms,
Oh, bummer.
but yeah, someone was stealing from the Publix across the street, and the cops showed up, and I guess they arrested him. There were 2 units there on the scene. It looks like, see, notice it's like it looks like it should have like a bunch of people in here, but there's like nothing here. There's no cars in the parking lot. There's a ton of. They planted nothing but Royals and Livingstone Decipians or Decora. Trying to pretty out of here too. But these bumps. I mean, I understand why they're here.
You can angle it.
It's a nice hospital. It's easily accessible, and it's there's a lot of new homes in this area. When this used to be like a nothing. I need to valet my car. Oh, the angling helps it. Oh, to get the.
Yeah, so you can see the palms better.
Yeah. So it's just a kind of a big circle. They're still doing work here in the front. I don't know. That's gonna like a. There's probably gonna be a bunch of other offices that are like related to the hospital, I imagine. Hopefully these small turns won't do anything, but we're just gonna go down Pine Brook, so that shouldn't be too hard. I just remember this is all country. There is no Publix. This kind of sucks. The Prius. I think on the like the slow turns, I think it's okay.
Oh, the motor just keep going.
Yeah. There we go. 10% of. Yeah, I can imagine that there's a record. I mean, there's like 75,000 cases in Florida today. I don't know when that's going down. Should get some police action here. Get the popo. I don't know. It looks like he might be broken down. I think is that a,
Here's some Florida Popo.
it's a Suzuki, so it's probably broken down.
Oh.
It's actually.
Did you ever see gumbo limbo trees where you're at?
Yeah, they're not native to the area, but they're planted here a decent amount. They like kind of the beach areas more. They usually do better in higher exposure areas with full sun. I'm surprised they're not planted more. They're natives. You can get like people get points for planting native plants in their yard or in their business, but they're more common in like Fort Myers and Naples and Miami. I don't know why they aren't here. They're not like that cold sensitive. When I see them around, they're just not massive. Probably about as cold hardy as a companion. Right. It's all lit up now. I get like range anxiety when it goes below 400 miles. It's ridiculous. It feels a lot later than
It does. It's been getting darker sooner.
it is. Yeah, gumbo limos are pretty hardy plants. You can actually cut a limb off and reroot it. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it can be done. I'd recommend growing it from seed. You usually get like a so there's a little curve in the road.
Like, no.
Yeah, it's like that. Probably once I get the shamrock, it's probably.
What you gotta do is lick it.
No, I'm not looking at the bottom of that.
Ficus
Bengalensis.
bengalensis.
So if you guys know, there's another person that is on Facebook doing work in the palm world, like doing transplants, and he calls himself the Palm Father. And Tom from New Caledonia pointed this out to me, and his logo is like a blatant copy of, like, I know my logo is a blatant copy of the Godfather logo, but you know, it's not really we're not in the same business. I'm not in film. I'm not even trying to be like Italian or anything. But
Forget about it.
yeah. But if you know, the guy started using the logo sometime earlier this year, and it's just not. The weird thing is just trademarking a logo that has already kind of like been copied off an older logo. I'm not sure how that works. Thanks for the brights.
Ouch.
Forgot if. There we go. Okay. Forgot how to use the rear wiper in this thing. Hopefully it stays. Hopefully it stays. It stays. No one's gonna go more than 20 miles an hour on this car anyway, and this guy's riding me. And I'm gonna go really slow until he realizes why I'm going so slow. I have to cut off the stream because it's gonna be bumpy and swervy. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna try and go on more often, but it's just I need to get a new phone mount. But I just tried as best as I could. So if you want to press the X button, I'll see you guys soon.
Adios, friends.